1 hour video debunking everything with the mask down is gangsta. And I'm a virgin. Now what? Whoa!
Run that back. Fucking go get my fucking head.
We still got some gas in the tank, you know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Weeks ago, a big YouTuber named Kwite came under fire and got put in the crosshairs of the entire internet after some extremely serious allegations were levied against him. The allegations came from one person on Twitter in particular who released a massive document that accused him of some truly heinous things. And as a result, his ham was getting steamed, they were calling him a criminal, and just like the Thornberrys, Twitter went a little wild. They were judge, jury...
Kill Twitter, bro! All of it, bro! Destroy the whole thing, bro! Destroy the whole thing, bro! I need to get back in the Twitter game and destroy it from the inside on some fucking JoJo Part 5 shit, on some 91 Days shit, bro. I need to work my way back up the Twitter ranks. I was at 40K, I was at 30K, 40K. I need to get back to 60. Get back to 50. And I gotta climb the ranks up and destroy it from the inside, my damn self, bro. This is insane. This is insane.
An executioner and decided in the court of public opinion that Kwite was already guilty on everything he was charged with. So they labeled him a rapist. They were no longer allegations, all of it was presented as facts. This was as real as algebra now, and if you said like, hey, maybe let's wait to hear from the other side for a moment, you would have been labeled evil. If you even tried to utter the forbidden phrase of innocent until proven guilty, you would have been burned at the stake like it was the fucking Salem witch trials.
Yes! Wallahi! Wallahi! I swear, oh my god, I'm having PTSD. Let me tell you guys a story. This is very personal. So, back a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago, I think there's a streamer, Asian guy, man, I forgot his name. He's cool. He goes like, he's like, sheesh, right? Sinatra, apparently some shit was going on with his girl, or he was accused of rape, and I was like, yo, I don't know. He's innocent now, right? Confirmed? I think he is, bro. I think they cleared up his name. Yes, yes! Listen, bro, because listen to this. I was backing up his banner. I'm like, we don't know. Like, we all we got was a twit longer from the girl. Okay, I mean, I don't know her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the twit longer was crazy, but we gotta talk about what's going on with bro. Like, we didn't even get his side of the story yet. And my friend group, it was a pretty big friend group, quote quote, on, you know, a bunch of IRLs, it was boys, girls. So a lot of them were, it was like very split. And they were like, oh no, Sinatra is wrong, da da da. I don't even know how you could say this. They got very like serious. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, I'm not saying Sinatra is like free. I'm just saying like we haven't even heard of Bo. Like, what's going on with Bo? And he hasn't even spoken out yet. He hasn't even like rebutted yet. All we got was the twit longers and some bullshit. And I'm like, yeah, man, I think maybe we should just ease up. We should just ease up on him. Because he didn't really even do anything yet. It's just all hearsay. Oh, how could you? And I got the same thing. I was the bad guy. How could you say that? Da da da. This at the third. That's kind of fucked up, man. John, you know, da da da. I'm like, are you serious right now? Right now, are you being so? Are you serious? This could be true, but right now, like, we should not be labeling nothing. And then apparently they're saying like there was evidence and shit like that, and there was like cold cut. I was like, I see the evidence. It's not cold cut. I know cold cut. It's not no cold cut. And lo and behold, the ball is free. And I'm always waving that flag. I will always back up that banner, bro. Proven till guilty, unless it's some real shit that you know deep down he did it. It's like, yeah, I mean, and you know, da da da. Deep, you know, proven until guilty, but you kind of just know that he did it. He doesn't need to be proven guilty. You just know. And at that point, it's just like, there's not much he can do. So, but everybody just knows he did it. But this is like, I mean, yeah, man, he hasn't even spoken yet. So, and then the friend group split up. Like, that was like, what? There's like a bunch of shit going on. There's like subtle passive aggression, little jabs here and there. And, you know, one of the jabs, like, was a knockout. And the friend group kind of just split up for that. So they split up towards the side. Exactly. Literally, exactly. I literally on that. Literally, bro. It's exactly. No, I agree. Literally, I agree. Because none of my... I honestly don't care. Like, I don't care. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know Sinatra, and I don't know this girl. As a matter of fact, I don't even know these motherfuckers, bro. It's none of my business. They gonna handle it on their dolo. Like, I don't care. Or not how I'm feeling, but you really want my take on it. I'll tell you my take. You're not gonna like it. And I'm speaking the truth. I'm like, yo, you know, she's saying a whole lot of shit right now. We don't know what's what. We should wait till he even speaks. And boom, 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 a lot of shit going on.
It's also important to mention that it was more than rape, too. They threw the entire kitchen sink at him. Every fucking horrible term you could imagine was all getting flushed down quite like he was a goddamn public toilet. He was labeled many awful things, and 2 days ago he came forward to debunk the entire thing in an 1.5 hour long video, thoroughly going through every single accusation and pretty much tearing it to pieces with an incredible amount of evidence, and honestly just an incredible amount of bravery with some of the things that he publicly owns up to. Very personal, very big insecurities, such as like sexual performance and his anxiety regarding anything sexual, and even admitting to still being a virgin. There was a lot of things that he talked about here that I know for a fact couldn't have been easy, especially because now he put his face on it. Up until this point, Kwite hid his face. He hid his actual identity, but because of all of these accusations, he...
Bro, you know what's fucked up about that? The fact that he had to do a face reveal for this is fucking crazy. I've known Kwite since like way back then, and he was like an enigma. He was like, who is bro? What is he cooking? You know, he was a mystery. I used to watch his videos in the commentary community back then when I was like in the freshman, and you know, so he was awesome.
Was doxxed from,
like, no question asked. He did that shit. This is my face, bro. Look, I'm gonna speak to you like a man when I talk to you. He literally took off the mask. No mask, bro. He took the mask off when he shot y'all bitches. That's gangster. I fuck with that. I fuck with that so heavy. Like, I like that. 1 hour video debunking everything with the mask down is gangster. And I'm a virgin. Now what? Whoa! I said, shh, wait, shh, wait, shh. Also, Ronaldo shit. Turn it down, bro. And I'm a virgin. Yeah, let's play football. That's hard. I don't care, man. That's gangster to me. Mask off. I'm a virgin. Let's play football. All that shit was fake.
From as I understand. And he wanted to showcase how seriously he was taking everything. So he dropped the mask and the hoodie and put his real face on top of this stinky shit cake that he was served. And he just brought down the brass tacks and laid out all of the facts as well as all of the context. And a significant amount of evidence supporting his claims and debunking the things that the accuser was saying. This is probably one of the strongest rebuttals I've ever seen from an internet content creator when faced with serious allegations. The way Kwite has handled this is very, very impressive. And the response to it has been overwhelmingly positive in favor of Kwite. Now, most people are starting to rally behind Kwite and seeing a lot of the things presented by the accuser were either outright lies or manipulated half-truths or completely misleading series of accounts of situations. It's all just not looking great. And in response, they've also posted I guess what was supposed to be a receipt proving that they've seen a therapist for PTSD, I guess. But that's all really pretty shady.
Astaghfirullah. Now that the accusations flopped and you trying to get some clout off that, now you pleading crazy like you the Joker. Fishman karate style. Fishman karate style. Jinbei style. Warlord of the sea. Huh? That is crazy. That's fucked up. Now that you want to now you're claiming crazy.
And sketchy, and also not super important to what's being discussed here.
He's like, yeah, I may have like twisted the narrative and lied to y'all and manipulated y'all. I'm crazy. I'm seeing a therapist. Fishman karate style. Brick fist. Shame on you.
So overall, just isn't looking good for the initial accusations. And I just want to kind of talk about this whole situation. Not so much the particulars of it, because that's not my place to really talk about it. If you want to see the whole situation, I highly recommend going to Kwite's video to get...
I'm so that I shout out Kwite. I love Kwite, man, and he looks handsome. He's a virgin. That's dope. on everything I love, I'm not watching that 1 hour video. I'll put that on everything I love, bro. I don't give a, like, I honestly don't care that much. I'm just glad that he's free. Hey, I got the word he's free. He ain't do that? Okay, let's play football. Turn it up. But I'll tell you that much, I'm not watching no goddamn 1 hour video. That's a feature-length film. Huh?
A full grasp on all of it. What I want to talk about is the mob mentality that instantly formed against Kwite while being completely against hearing his side of it or listening to anyone that wanted to wait before fully forming their opinion. Because I caught a lot of shit for not talking about it for the course of 3 weeks, saying that I was trying to silence the story of a big rapist on YouTube and all kinds of horrible things. Just awful shit.
I don't mean to pause the video so many times. I hate shit like this, bro. Like, when you see a motherfucker that got emotion going on, especially in like the content creator like community, there's like some crazy shit going on, and motherfuckers gonna be like, yo, so you're not gonna say nothing about it? It's none of my business! And then they're gonna be mad about you, like, yo, why aren't you speaking about this? Da-da-da-da-da. Like, bro, fuck you. How about that? How about them apples, bro? Like, it's literally none of my business, bro. I can speak on whatever I want to speak about. If I don't want to speak on something, I won't speak on it. But if I want to speak on it, I'll speak on it. And I just seen this, like, I seen other, like, content creators get, like trash or hated on because they're not speaking about a certain topic that's trending or that's hot or controversial. Like, who cares? That's fucked up. And you're not a true supporter if you do that shit. You're not a true fan. You're not a true, like, supporter if you do that. That's fucked up.
And
get
I
mad
want
at
to just
somebody
talk
for
about
not
that
talking
because
about that.
I'm not even surprised because the general mentality on the internet is believe all victims no matter what and don't ask questions.
Hold on, let him cook.
Everyone wants to believe the best in people. If a victim is coming forward, it's because they're legitimately a victim and everything they're saying is the truth. Every argument they're making, everything they're presenting is a fact, and it's all a 100% account of what actually happened in these situations. And it's kind of a naive way of thinking. Like, it's just extremely trusting. Like my dad. Like, a week ago, my dad sent me a text saying, hey, bud, I was playing Forza, because I got my dad into Forza. He's become quite the gamer now. I was playing Forza, and I got a message from someone saying that I was really good, and he wanted me to, like, sign up for his team or something, but I can't get the website to work. And I panicked. I was like, holy fuck, Dad, this is absolutely a scam. Don't you dare go to that site or sign up for whatever he's trying to sell on you. It's not real.
Don't you dare.
And I know that was probably a tough pill to swallow for him. It probably broke his heart because he responded with like, oh, okay, maybe he didn't think I was good. And I had to reassure him. I was like, no, Dad, I'm sure that wasn't the case. You were probably clapping cheeks out there. He's just, you know, he's not being truthful with you. You can't just immediately trust complete strangers all the time. Especially in a situation where there's multiple people involved in the situation. It's important to get all sides of it so you get a full scope, a full educated look at everything going on. There's nothing wrong with seeing someone come forward and being like, holy shit, this is terrible, I'm sorry to hear all of that, but I'd like to wait to see all the other sides involved here before.
This is my YouTuber, bro. I said the exact same thing. Wallahi, y'all heard me. I was streaming the entire time. I said the exact, I didn't even watch this video. I said the exact same thing, word for word, bar for bar, the exact same thing, bro. Great minds think alike, bro. This is why he has 12 million subs. This is why he's the GOAT. And that's why I'm up next. Sergio? Oh, my days. My son. What's good, bro? How you doing, bro? Good to see you in the city, bro. Yeah.
Before I fully form an opinion on all of this. Like, it's not that I don't believe you. It's that I'd like to wait to see everything before I fully understand what was going on here. And you can still, of course, be supportive of the victim that came forward. Like, wow, I'm really sorry to read all of these things. You know, it's fucking horrible. But you don't have to immediately start getting the pitchforks and the fucking shield out, ready to go fight the person that's accused without ever even hearing their side first, right? Because the sad reality is, people can lie. That includes accusers that are coming forward against somebody. They could be telling some things that aren't entirely truthful, or maybe are a little misremembered or misleading. There have been cases of people just outright making shit up in order to hurt someone that they had a falling out with. There's been an unreal amount of cases like that. And it's something that I've learned the hard way. A very quick, great example is Mick Gordon versus Bethesda. With the Doom OST, Doom Eternal OST, there was a huge hoopla, a big fucking gross meatball of controversy in terms of Mick Gordon versus Bethesda. One of the higher-ups made a Reddit post accusing Mick Gordon of being lazy. It's all his fault. The OST's kind of shitty. Mick Gordon's just awful to work with. And I believed it. I took him at face value, even though he never even really provided real evidence to support his claims. It's just one of those things of, well, why would he come forward and lie about it? You know, I trusted him. He was in a position of power, too, where it'd be really weird to risk his entire reputation and the reputation of his company to just outright lie about one of the most beloved artists in the video game soundtrack space. So it just didn't make sense to me, so I took it at face value. Like, damn, Mick Gordon must just be a lazy asshole. And you already know how that fairy tale ends. 2 years later, Mick Gordon drops one of the fattest fuck yous of all time with an unreal amount of evidence and receipts to debunk everything that was claimed by Bethesda and highlight just how awful all of it was and who was really responsible for the shittiness of the OST.
2 years as well.
Still one of the finest pieces of reverse, like, Uno card ever.
The flock back.
And it came 2 years later after I and many others had already fully made their judgment on Mick Gordon's character based off of one accuser. And unfortunately, history repeated itself here, and everyone accepted all of these allegations as fact based on one accuser's account of all of it. And these are life-ruining accusations, fucking rape and a ton of other horrible things. Like, those are goofy little silly accusations.
That gets me tight.
That's not something you toss out willy-nilly like a fucking baseball. That can ruin your life.
Yeah.
That will sink you. And
just accusation, just saying it. You don't even, it doesn't even have to be true. Just say that, and then people are like, they can't think for themselves, bruh. They're like, oh, he did that shit. And you know what's fucked up, though? Because it'll be people that don't even fuck with Kwite. That'll burn that, that'll, like, raise that flame, you know what I'm saying? They'll put wind to that and, like, really increase it. Just because they don't like the motherfucker. Like, oh, yeah, I've been waiting for this. Like, I never really fucked him, but I've been waiting for it. So they're going to back up that banner even more. Even more. And spread it through the fucking waters like Gotham, bro. They're gonna put the fucking fear toxin in the waters, bro. And then by that point, it's already in the system, in the sewer system. It's too late. The word is already out. Most people like hearing the drama. Oh, he's this, he's that. They like hearing it. They like hearing bad news. But then this, you know, everybody hears it. It spreads like wildfire. But when the truth comes out, all of a sudden, it went from, yeah, he did this. Now it's like, shh. Okay. That was a good goal. Nobody gives a fuck. It doesn't spread. The message doesn't spread out like it did the first time. Cause everybody loves hearing it. Bubba's a racist. Bubba's a rapist. Bubba's a diss. Bubba's a Satanist. Woo! If I speak, I'm in big trouble. I'm not a rapper. But then when it's like, he ain't even do that shit. He's the truth. Matter of fact, he's the GOAT. Oh, he is? Fuck him. Never liked him anyways. None of my business. And it doesn't get the same clicks. Hate that shit, bro. Because once you even put out that allegation, it'll never be the same. You may get some love, but it'll never be the same. It'll fuck you up, man. Fuck you up. False rape accusations should be met with criminal time. Yep, that's what I'm thinking, bro. You and I have the same thought process, bro. Good to be back in the stream, man. Good to be in the stream myself, bro. Good to be streaming, man. Good to have you with me, man.
People just ran with it. Didn't ask questions. Yep. Didn't care to hear Kwite's side of anything. Everything Kwite did, they criticized. Like, I think he took down his Discord server, and they took that as a deeper admission of guilt. Everything that happened only confirmed the accusations must be real. Everything that didn't happen, the longer Kwite waited, the more and more people were convinced that everything was truthful there because he's taking so long to respond. The guilt must be weighing him down. He's a rapist. And they kept pushing that everywhere. Twitter, all over the place. And now he's responded, and the shoe's on the other foot. A lot of the people that were calling him a rapist have at least publicly eaten shit on it and apologized to him, which is nice. Not all of them. There's some holdouts there that just still outright refuse to even listen to him, which is always the worst fucking mentality ever. Where, oh, I heard one side, I don't want to hear the other. Doesn't matter what you say, I will always think this way of you. Those fucking losers.
I just said the same thing. Speak, Charlie, speak.
Grind my ass so hard because it's clear You don't care about the truth. You just want somebody to hate. And this has given you a perfect excuse to hate someone. You have a new villain to attack.
Yes! They love
you
that!
You didn't even want to hear the side that would offer more of an insight and help you get closer to the truth of the situation. It didn't fucking matter to you. You just want to stay mad forever and continue to live this miserable life of finding people to hate online and having this list of people that you feel justified to attack and say horrible things to and about. It's fucking tragic. I hate that shit. But luckily that's not everyone. That's only a small group of people that are for some reason still adopting that mindset. But yeah, anyway, just kind of wanted to talk about all of this because it's a pretty awful situation that I thought was worth going over.
Shout out Charlie, man, for putting his name out like that.
So, yeah.
When Charlie speaks, motherfuckers listen. Shh. It's quiet time when Charlie speaks, man, because it's the truth. Only, you know. But see you. But when he speaks, it's the truth, bro.
Full situation.
Fuck. I'm only human after all.